Hi, so just want to share. Um, Today we'll be sharing on why do we need Claude? Why do we need meta ads? Why do we need so many things? Because honestly, nowadays, when it comes to marketing, the world or the market favors those who has either the biggest ad spend or the biggest influence. Then you can get a lot of results and all that. So and also because of the results that I see from my client, what they are getting, and that really encourages me to offer more of this training and workshops, hopefully to help with every one of you here who wants to see improvement in revenue, in sales growth, not just posting content and wonder how is it going to help your business, or not just running ads and wonder how is it going to help with your business, right? So I'm being very practical here, and it is the results and seeing my clients' result that got me want to share this. And maybe I just share on the overview first before I go into sharing how powerful this strategy, this operating system, this framework is. Because actually, sales is an infrastructure. Now, let me explain. So, sales is not just running ads and then we call it sales if we can close the leads. There's actually an infrastructure, a step-by-step method that help us ensure that we can achieve our sales revenue. For example, right, let me share. Okay. Okay. So, why sales is an infrastructure is because, for example, leads, whether the traffic is from our content or whether it's from our personal brand, referrals, uh, LinkedIn or ads and all that, right? So these are like traffic, okay? And whether or not they end up booking or just inquire, whether or not do they decide to book is another thing. It's usually a metrics that we measure as well. We have to, and whether it becomes a call or appointment, and then it becomes a sales, a close, right? And then recurring, repeat again, right? Recurring sales. So it is an infrastructure. So funnel in this case is not like what a lot of marketer explain, like, oh, it's retargeting and all that. I think it's an oversimplification, to be honest. Let me explain. Yeah, I think I have to show my face a bit. And okay, the funnel that we think we know, it's still valid, and there's so many way looking at it, right? Like the top of funnel, the bottom of funnel, and sorry, the bottom of funnel. This one is the middle of funnel, right? This is usually how people first time they get to know us. So it's probably social media. It's probably someone recommended, right? It can be anything. It's not just social media, or it could be they saw your ads and then so happened another friend recommended or another colleague mentioned, then okay, they go further down and check you out or check your brand out, right? So they become middle of funnel become a trust machine, a trust building machine. And only when there's trust, there's enough information to help them or guide them make decision between different options, or educate them on the problem, like why do they need to solve it now. Then they can move downward to the funnel, to the bottom of funnel, which is the purchase. Then after the purchase, they're happy, they become an advocate. So this is also the advocate part, is also a place where a lot of brand tend to overlook as well, but it's the money making, it's really the money making parts, right? So why am I explaining this is that funnel is not just this but they are important. Funnel is also how do we repair the leaks? Like, for example, oh, I'm running ads. We are doing so many content. We are sharing so much. But why the book rate is still not there? Why the call or show up rate, okay, this is what we call the show up rate, is still not there. And then sales is still not there. So we need to check whether in the middle here, what are the gaps that is preventing us? So for example, one thing that people often overlook is from leads to book. Did we send the right first message? How long did it take us? After the message, the first one, what did we do on the second one? What happened after that? Do we still nurture and warm them up? Because a lot of time, businesses, they don't care. Meaning you are already spending so much on these leads, or whether it's ads or organic, right? But they overlook this, which is an important part. And this is very important because money is in the follow-up. But everyone say this, but they never say how should we follow up. And honestly, the way we follow up, even 2 years or 1 year ago, can be very different compared to today. Because why? Consumer psychology changes every day. So marketing and sales, if you see those who really thrive, who really are doing very well, they master the art of psychology. For example, we have a lot of huge influencer content creator, right? They are making 6 figure per month, right? They're making 6 figure per month. But before that, what did they do? They build personal brand. I call it PB. They build content. And these are the grind that nobody see. It could have taken them 6 months. It could have taken them 6 years or more, right? It's never a one night success or overnight success. And AI, fortunately, has helped to shorten this process, so making it faster, so that you don't need to take such a long time. And if you really want to do this process successfully, like from leads to book call, and then really show up during the appointment, and then you convert them, and then you have recurring, meaning they come back and spend again, then you really need to get this right. This process really right. And how to get this process really right? It's not just about AI. Before AI, you need to be clear, super clear first, because sales eventually is a precision game, whether or not we want to admit. Because I'm going to show you proof that these work even in high ticket sales, high ticket like 2 million and above, 2 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. You still can get these leads, but the way you handle these leads can be very different than the way you handle the 60 ringgit, 100 ringgit, 200 ringgit, 1000 ringgit kind of leads. That's why knowing how to fill in this gap is very important. And again, it comes back to what I say, the psychology of your target customer. That's why I will be very wary whenever I ask clients or prospects who come to me, I ask, who are your target client or market? They say everyone. They are very takut. Unless they are like MACD or Intel or Microsoft, you have tons of budget, endless budget, then okay. But if you have very limited budget, you really, really need to identify who's your ICP and really have deep dive understanding. And thankfully, you can use AI to better understand your target customer.